Alright, so quick recap of the day, taking no trades today, nothing to say, it's just for my own that I'm doing this shit. So coming into the day, I had a pretty, bearish bias. Weekly, we are just clearly, closing underneath these lows and maybe like seeking for CE of this entire trading range, seeking for more fuel to go up. Having that back in my mind, I see that we are rejecting a daily gap, have a daily devil's mark. Alright. Summer bias was pretty bearish. Unfortunately, open pre-market does everything market open should have done for me to take a trade. We also have crazy S&T with ES, and we have an unfold fall above by ES S&Ting this, and we are inside of a daily and high time frame holds high power, so I didn't pay much attention to it. I paid attention to CEO of this range that C is overlining with this 4 hour aligning. But you didn't have to see higher prices to take on shorts, given the fact the hourly is just disrespecting bullish PDAs, and the hourly is disrespecting bullish PDAs and starts to respect bearish, So I was just bleeding pretty bearish at open. I wanted to see, some 5-minute gap tap or some 5-minute retracement into this shit before we hit that 4 hour we have right here. Unfortunately, open tax it immediately, plus we have a new week opening gap at this, and we are most of the time just going to this point, seek this out, knew this, wanted to find an entry, and as you can see, I don't really have to talk much. Ended on 5. We just rip low, this shit, I didn't like it. If you took this, alright, you had conviction. We went in CEO of this entire trading range, but we sort of didn't hit the 5-minute at all. Plus 930 mitigated the 4 hours, so it's not that 930 open high low close I wanted. It's that 930 open low. So the 930 is aiming for an open low high close. So I'm not trading this. Shorting because it's an open low, so I don't want to short. Yeah, man. Didn't took anything here. We edged the 5-minute. And at this point, I said, "Hey, fuck, I'm going to take a trade." When we sort of, hit, get 945 right about to open, mitigates this. We get a nice con short. Yeah, and then we just immediately down below and take out all my draw liquidity. Now I have no draws left. I could argue on, taking a con short. Maybe this is good, maybe not. I don't know. But I don't want to check this anymore. Only draw I have left is this only low. And, we didn't even got a single retracement this entire thing. Like, we just dumped 400 points, which is, missed better than nothing at this point. It's just goofy and gay. So, yeah. Maybe you could play, 10 a.m. Closes underneath the 4 hour, which is good. And you can argue on taking cons to, this intermediate term low right here on the weekly, maybe. But I pretty much don't wanna, compete in this price action of just fucking falling knife. So yeah. I really, only thing I'm worried about a bit is if we go up and like give me a count higher, but after seeing this 400 point downwards most of the time, we're just chopping around now. Having bad price action, just that, we're just gonna deliver very, 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 very weak to this shit, and then immediately like hit it, had like maybe like build up good LRL, too much on liquidity, but this shit takes time. Plus many of my targets were just fucking ran through, so my only target is this. I would have preferred more targets, more draws on liquidity. So yeah, this is it, bro. This is my recap of the day. No trade for me. And yeah, just checking the journal right now. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Gonna do weekly P&L from last week right now, and just gonna do this on my own. So I just wrote down no trade. Am I satisfied? Yes, because I didn't force any shit or something, didn't force something. Goofy polling knife structure, DOI recap, drawn liquidity was absolutely fucking right, just didn't get an entry. Yes. So we are gonna start the week with no trade day last week. Let me just, drag in last week's P&L. So we pretty much cooked this week. Wait a minute. So we cooked this week with last week with +1% and 6 trades, which is way too much. I want to lower that to like, 2 to 3 or like max 4 trades because there shouldn't be much more than 4 trades with like a couple break evens. And plus 0.9 R, good risk management. Didn't like had 2 R but only +1%. Good risk management, and I added this to like have a quick overview on R against percent in win and loss. So yeah, we have this week pretty much on Tuesday we have more news. On Wednesday we have FOMC. Oh no, wrong week. Fuck me in the ass, I know. Still a wrong week. What the fuck am I at? Yeah. Tuesday we have no weeks. Wednesday we have FOMC, and I'm thinking about trading PM, but I'm probably just gonna paper trade it or some shit because I want to get experience in trading FOMC. Thursday we have CPI, like not CPI but core PCE in the price index. Fuck this shit, I don't know what that shit is. Could be a very good week. We're just playing this slow, hold the momentum we got from last week. And yeah, see you guys on Tuesday tomorrow, and